Hi, welcome back to Markets of Sunshine. This is Marsha. Today is our practice calligraphy, and I'm going to do a boho journal card or greeting card, and we're going to use a beautiful sunflower as the focal point. Isn't that pretty? So this was a customer request. I'm going to make note card sets out of this, and of course, I can't just do it plain like this. So I will have to beautify it up somehow, and I will make a variety of embellishments and backgrounds and colors that it will be on and yada, yada, yada. So just stay tuned for that. So today we're going to use our purple and our green markers from Stampin' Up, and the colors are Blackberry Bliss and Granny Apple Green. I thought these two colors would be pretty together and you'd be able to see them. I've zoomed in a little bit so that you could. Now this is my practice hand lettering book, and it's a mindfulness book, so it has nice little life quotes in it. So today we're going to practice "My life is full of blessings." So if you've been following along, if you're new to calligraphy, welcome to my channel. I hope you'll subscribe and follow along and join my little community here, and our community is growing in leaps and bounds, so thank you very much. When we reach 600 subscribers, I'll do another giveaway. So subscribe and share, and you can go back through my videos and check out each of the past giveaways, and you'll see what kind of things that you could have an opportunity to receive from me. And to put a smile on my face, in addition to subscribing, check out all the little different ways that I have available for you to support my channel here in the description box below. So let's get started. So when you're doing calligraphy with the markers, the pressure on this down, you put the pressure on the strokes. Down is pressure. When you go up, it's lift the pressure. So down is pressure, up is light. Down is pressure, up is light. Down is pressure, up is light. Down is the pressure, around and up is the light. Okay? Just that simple. So follow along. So first, I trace it and do my practice. That helps the brain to understand what it is we're doing. Then I do it freehand below. Ta-da! So pretty. Okay, now we're going to use the green, and then follow along, and you can see how easy it is once you've practiced. And of course, I've practiced and practiced and practiced this, and it starts to sink in, and the little brain starts to understand what it is you're doing. kind of think of it as when you learn to type and when you learn to do shorthand, anything like that, you know, after a while, you know, your brain just knows what to do. Okay, when we make it, when we're going to go down, it's going to be heavy. When we go up, it's light. And eventually the brain will start to do it on its own. There you go. So just that quick and easy to do this. I mean, it is so relaxing, it's enjoyable, it's fulfilling. I mean, it's just something nice to do. And the more you do it, then when you make a little card and you make a sentiment on the front, then you can do it with your beautiful calligraphy writing. And then a tip that I'll share with you, I'm going to order some actual chiseled tip calligraphy markers. And if you just angle that marker in a certain way, you can get a beautiful effect without having to remember, okay, how do I do it? Where do I do it? Where do I curl? Where do I, you know. So I started off taking a class years ago, bought those chisel tip markers, and whenever I would send a card and write the message, I would use those. There's a fine tip end, not as fine as these markers, but a narrow tip end and a fatter, wider tip end. And they were beautiful, and everybody would always say, oh, your handwriting is so beautiful. How did you do that? And then I told them I have special calligraphy markers. So, I mean, that's how easy it is. So you don't have to kill yourself and stress about it. Make it a fun project and enjoy your time that you sit down with your calligraphy, with your markers, and, you know, you can use any training. There's lots of different people doing trainings in calligraphy. I just happened to come across this one because I like the mindfulness aspect of it. So it's The Guide to Mindful Lettering by Lisa Funk. You can find her here on YouTube and on Instagram and her own website. And I felt it was a reasonably priced, you know, kit to start off with. So I bought the workbook, the tracing paper kit, and then I added on the markers, which are black, but I went ahead and just for the purpose of having those, and, you know, I just thought, you know, if I'm going to jump into this, let's get everything that goes with it. So that's what I did. All right, so now let's get into the card and our Bohemian style that we're going to do today. And I told you we're going to use our little sunflower as a focal point. Let me back out just a little bit. Is it too? Are we okay? Well, we might be okay. All right, so now let me collect all the supplies that we're going to use. We're going to make this beautiful journal card, and it could be a greeting card. It can go in your scrapbook album. It can be happy mail, whatever you want it to be. All right, so now let's jump in and get started with our Bohemian Dream Patchwork Pocket. That's what it's called. So it's a Bohemian style journal pocket, or it could be an embellishment for the front of a card, or go in your scrapbook album, or a card that you send in happy mail. So however you want to use it, but I'm just calling it a journal pocket because that's probably more than likely where I will use it. And I'm thinking I might even make a Bohemian journal by the time all this is done, and I have all these embellishments that I've already made, which would be gorgeous. So this whole series, and I'm going to actually do a bonus week in my Altered Paper Clips challenge, so we'll do 13 weeks instead of 12, and the last one will be a Bohemian style altered paper clip, so that I will have that ready to go into my journal. And then a lot of these I'm putting in my Etsy shop for sale. So more than likely when I get through with all this, I have 2 things I think I've put in there already that I've made. So feel free to go over there and take a look. And if you are following along in the Altered Paper Clips challenge, thank you very much. And I just wanted to say, don't be shy. Head on over to the Facebook group. You'll find them in the description box below. And post your projects. So I have 2 groups I'm adminning with my friend Linda Coker. Her and I are crafting, collaborating buddies. And then I have my own private Facebook group for my business, for my customers, and those who like to follow along with my channel, and just sharing projects that you've made, that you've seen me do here on my channel. So if it's the Altered Paper Clip challenge, or even the Bohemian Dream challenge, anything you've seen me make on my channel, if you've been inspired and you want to make that something as well, I'm not saying identical, colors and what have you, but I'm saying if you're going to make a Bohemian patchwork pocket and you want me to see it, then join that Facebook group, Markets of Sunshine and Junk Journal Junction, and you can share them there. Now, I'm doing a lot of exclusive things in my Markets of Sunshine shop. It's for my Etsy customers, my YouTube subscribers, and my newsletter subscribers. So you have to be all 3 of those. You have to do all 3 of those. So you have to be a customer in my Etsy shop, you have to subscribe to this channel, and you have to subscribe to my newsletter to be able to get into my private Facebook group. And then there, exclusively, I will be offering perks that I won't be offering anywhere else. And I'm also doing a daily sunshine challenge in that Markets of Sunshine group and on my Instagram. So if you have an Instagram account, check me out over there. That link will be in the description. And it has nothing to do with, with making anything. It's just for your mental health, for our well-being, and to focus on getting outdoors, the benefits of the sunshine, benefits of being outdoors in the garden, and just outdoors in general, just taking a look around you, look up, look around, that kind of a thing. So you'll see more about what that's all about if you're interested. If you love nature, you love gardening, you just love everything to do with being outdoors, the beach, whatever it is, check out on my Instagram channel or join my Facebook group, Markets of Sunshine. Okay, so let's just, all that housekeeping is now to the side. Let's get busy on our project. So the whole idea with this, as a patchwork, we're not going to do matchy-matchy. Okay, so in quilting, unless it's a crazy quilt. So I'm calling this crazy Bohemian. So Bohemian to me is like a crazy quilt in the quilting world. So I'm a sewer, I'm a quilter of crafting things. I don't sew garments and clothing and all that kind of thing. I just stick with the craft side of it. And crazy quilts are a lot of fun. I love doing those. And I've done paper piecing ones. I'll have to show you some of those blocks. I have blocks I've been working on for 20 years probably. Well, maybe 15. Let's see. Maybe, no, I'm thinking it is closer to 20 because, Anyway, so that being said, we're not going to match these. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start taking our fabrics and we're just going to start putting them on our little canvas block. And I have different ones, like I said, out of my stash. And so I didn't want to go all, one color because, that's not what we're trying to do here with this Bohemian look. So we want to have, a variety of colors. And of course, they're not going to stay these big pieces. They're going to start to be cut down into smaller bite-sized pieces. Okay, so this has got more of the yellow in it. So I'm going to take this piece. There's a little bit of the purple and the red. And then I'm just going to start laying it down. And then this has pink with a little bit more of the yellow going on there. And then the fuzzies, I like the fuzzies. So let's just take a piece over here and get the fuzzies. Okay, we're going to separate it out. I don't want the same colors, touching each other. We'll lay him aside, lay that one aside. Now I have this one here, and this has a lot of different colors going on. I like the purple in there, and there's more blue, a little bit more like an orangish. So I'm thinking I want to cut it right about here, and take this one this direction, and it's okay if they start to overlap. And then we have more purple there. Okay, we already have the orange. This middle section right here would be really nice. Let me see. Okay, I don't want it, that matches that too closely. So let's see what else that we might have that we could do. Let's see here now. Okay, this, I don't want it. That's just not, in the color family I want to go with right now. So let's take a look at this one. That one's pretty. I like that. Okay, so this now is introducing nice colors that are not anywhere else in this. Okay, that looks really nice. See? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's see, is there anything else on this particular piece that I could come in here with? Okay, so I could either do this corner here, or I could come over here and do this corner. Yeah, I like that. And we're not worried about what's the pattern on the fabric that we're cutting either. So it's like, oh, look, it's a bug I just cut. Oh, well, sorry. Sorry, bug. You just got cut. All right, now let's go through here. I love this bright orange, but I think it was like a sunflower. Oh, no, it's just an orange. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I like that one. And I like this one. So this is going to bring in some really nice, bold color, almost like a neon effect. So that is really, really cute. And I've been doing a little bit of organizing in my supplies today. And I know I didn't do an organizing video with you this week, but I just wanted to show you what I did real quick. So I went through, and this basket used to have a lot of different laces and trims, and I took one of those big 31 tote bags and I dumped all those laces and trims from different containers, and then now I'm using this little one, and it goes in the top shelf of my little rolling cart that you can get at, you know, Michael's or somewhere. And it's working out beautifully to keep all this fabrics in one place for me now. And then that tote bag, I have it because I thought, you know, I don't want it on the floor. I don't want it back in the closet. So lo and behold, if I didn't discover that I can put it on the back of my chair. So I have like a bar stool chair that I sit in here. And so that's what I wound up using. And it works out perfectly. So the one strap goes over the back. The other one, it won't reach because of the width of the chair. So I will have my husband make me a strap that I can use and then pull up that other strap and then tie it to the chair, the top of the chair rung. All right, so I'm going to cut a little piece that looks like this here to just fit right in here now. I love this splashy look that's there. That is so pretty. Okay, so let's see if I come here. So I need a wider piece. And then drops down a little bit, so let's see. So I don't know if I'm going to go, and I think this is a batik, so it should be fine if I flip it over to get the image size that I'm going for. Yeah. Okay, so if I flip it here, oh yeah, that's perfect. See, look, very nice. Okay, then I'm going to pull this to the corner. I just want those to the edges. All right, now we're not done. Okay, now what I would normally do is to come in here with either the fusible webbing, but I just don't want to go through that work right at the moment. So I'm going to do something, and I hope that it works. Now this is confetti fabric, and I bought this. Or no, this was a thank you gift that I got from Linda when I purchased something in her Etsy shop one time. So this is just little pieces that she's, you know, taken the time to cut up in these little teeny tiny pieces. And so when she did the same project, you know, you'll find her description in the link below. And this is her challenge, by the way. Did I say that already? I don't know. This piece is like, they're sticking to each other. So you come in here with these little pieces and you just sprinkle them around all over. It's fun, really. I mean, this is so fun. I think this is the best one I've had like doing so far. Because now I'm making a mess. It looks really cute. Just keep sprinkling it until you get as much as you want down on the little thing. Okay, I need a little bit more right here. Did I even get any right there? Like that piece there. Okay, now we're good. Okay, isn't that cute? Look at that. This is the first time I've used this too. And I had to go hunting it up. But now that I found it, it's going to go right here in this little basket. So he will never get lost again. So I have certain different containers. So this one will stay on the top of the cart. So I'm not going to be worried about having to go hunt him up. And then the other, all the laces, I'll show you that one on Monday when we do our next organizing video. Okay, so then what she did, she got one big giant piece, and then she came in, and then she covered it up. That I don't want because it's going to cover up all the, so like this piece here. Okay, so this piece here, so you can still see it. It's organza. This is netting. So I'm using a combination, actually, is what I'm doing. So I had these little scraps, so I thought, well, if they work for the project, fine. If they don't, then I'll get out a bigger piece and cut it and put it on. So let's just see if I can make this work. And then I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine and stitch all of this down. But this stuff, see, it's good because it helps it to stick to it. So especially this netting, it's just because it's got that kind of a, you know, well, the glitter's in here for one thing. So it has the glitter, and I think it's the glitter that makes it get sticky like that. But it's really nice. It's wanting to flip on me because it was curled. See how it sticks to stuff? It's sticking to what I don't want it to stick to. All right, let me see if I can take this. I don't know. That piece would be fine. Okay, so yeah. So we're going to cut this piece here, not the solid white part. So we're just going to cut right in here. Okay. And let's see which is the right side to this. So that's pretty. I like that. Okay. Just to, you know, give it some different look here. Or do I want it here? No, I think I like it here. I like it here. Okay, so this needs another little speck of something right there. Little smackerel, as Winnie would say. Edge. Okay, that's good. Good. Now, of course, now that I've done all that, I wanted to put some trim. I mean, I'm just, this one is like, I'm just going all out on this, but it looks so pretty. Let's save that. So I'll do one more, and then we'll use some of our trims. I had some pretty different, really bold looking trims going on, because I don't think I want it on the top. It could go. All right, let's see what end. Come in here. Oh, that'll work. Okay. So we'll come in here like this, and we'll just lay this on here. All right. And then when I go to my machine, and I like to do a zigzag stitch first, I go around all the perimeter with a zigzag, and then I come in with a decorative stitch here to give it some, you know, prettiness. And I've been using black thread, which I think it looks really nice, so you can, you know, see it a little bit better. And then this lace, I had this lace here, but I'm not, it's not going with that. So let's go over to the machine, and I will stitch this up, and I'll be right back. Alrighty then, here is the final beautiful Bohemian patchwork pocket. Isn't that gorgeous? Any way you look at it, any way you want to position it, you can't go wrong. So it doesn't matter about the stitching on the back side of it, because we're going to glue it down so it doesn't, the decorative stitching isn't going to be a problem. You wouldn't have to come on it with a, you know, you don't have to come in with another piece of fabric or anything, or cardstock. Because I did it on canvas, that's what's the beautiful thing about this material, is that now you can, the stiffness is right there, you know, for you. So it's not anything else needs, you know, nothing else needs to be added. So I always love leaving those cute little pieces of the leftover thread, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I love this one. What do you think? Isn't it just perfect? So go through your stash, find a variety like I did here. So I have, you know, glitter pieces, netting, organza, the trim, the, patchwork pieces that I cut, the little confetti pieces that I put on top of that, and then come in with zigzag all the way around, and then a decorative stitch down the center to hold it all and to anchor it all. So then putting those organzas and things over the top held in all of the little confetti pieces, so I'm not worried about that. So like right here there's a little bit of a looseness here, so I could come in, with just an angle here. This looks pretty well, but I mean, even turning the page, I don't see this falling out. This piece right here just needs a little bit of something right here, so I'm going to put a little piece of that on top of that, and then I'll stitch it up, and then that should anchor him so that he won't go anywhere. So I'm going to cut that piece right now while I'm looking at it, while I know where it is. Okay, so right there, and then I'll just go to my machine, and I will come down here with that decorative leaf pattern. And I have a Brother Project Runway sewing machine, and I use the zigzag stitch number 4, and then I use the decorative leaf number 68. So those are the two that I like to use. So next video will be on Monday. You'll see my schedule at the beginning of my videos and at the end of the video. So Monday's organizing doesn't always mean just, oh, I got to tidy up everything. So Monday's organizing video is going to be a place for everything. So stay tuned for that, and you'll understand what that means, and to make your crafting so much more enjoyable, and to make it where you know where everything is. Tuesdays are right now the Altered Paper Clips Challenge. We just finished week 9, so we have 3 more weeks to go. 4, because I'm adding that Bohemian one on at the end. And then Wednesday is whatever challenge I'm taking part in, which happens to be the Bohemian Dream, but because I had orders to get out on Monday, I couldn't do any of my normal videoing. And then Thursday, which is today, is calligraphy, and then whatever other project I want to show you. So that's why I just went ahead and put this in here. So thank you again. Keep creating in the sunshine, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye-bye.